Greetings and welcome to the main event with Kevin and Mia. I'm Kevin.
And I'm Mia.
And this is season 3, episode number 95.
95. We're almost at 100 episodes.
Almost. We're real close.
We've made it 3 seasons.
So far, so good.
Some shows don't even chug along that far.
Yeah, but we're resilient and I won't speak for you, but
I hate that when you get right into a show and there's only like 1 or 2 seasons of it and then they don't produce any more of it.
Exactly.
And you thought it was a good show, but somewhere's out there, someone didn't think it was a good show because they didn't continue it.
That's right. Welcome to the show, Stephanie Smock. Thank you for joining us.
Hello, welcome. We have 4 people.
Ooh. So I'm going to just throw out a little bit of information here for y'all because without our viewers, there's really not much point in us doing this. Welcome to the show, Haley Blood. Hello.
Borgo.
Splorgo.
I said Florgo. She's going to be up there shaking her head.
I'm sitting here shaking my head.
Borgo.
So we're at episode number 95. Well, hey there, Dad.
Welcome, my daddy. Hello.
Welcome to the show. Long time no see.
Yes.
We'll even put his comments up there.
Yeah. Okay, anyways.
So we're on episode number 95. And I won't say bored, but I was just looking back through some of our previous episodes on Facebook. And so far, the most views that I've seen for at least season 3, episode number 93.
That was 2 episodes ago.
That was 2 episodes ago. We had on Facebook, we had 652 views on Facebook.
Well, there.
Which to me is very impressive. Now, I didn't look into the details of that as to whether or not they were only like 2 or 3 second views or whatever. They're views. I'll take them. But on YouTube, I think YouTube's just an archive, really.
YouTube, I don't.
We only got 3. We only got 3 views.
Are using YouTube as much as they used to. I mean, it's good for if you're doing research, if you're take up a new hobby or gardening or, something like that. It's good, especially when you're fixing appliances.
Right.
It's good. But I think a lot of people are not doing live on YouTube that much anymore.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I look when we're live. Like right now, I'm not seeing anybody watching us on YouTube. I see 1 on Twitch and 4 on Facebook. If I had to guess, I'd say the Twitch is probably Nate. That would be my guess because Stephanie's commenting on Facebook. But like I said, I don't care if they're 3 second views or not. I mean, I would like to have more people live with us, interacting with us during the show. I think that makes it more interesting. I think it makes it more fun. And it just kind of breaks it up. It's not just us.
Right.
But maybe that's what
we interact more with the people.
Yeah.
But like I said, if we get thousands of live viewers, it's going to be harder to keep track of everybody's comments and interact with the people too.
But I'd do my damnedest to make it happen.
Yeah, you would. You spend an hour looking at everybody's comments.
Well, that would be a good reason for us to extend the amount of time the show is on.
I think if we had that many, we'd have to have somebody working the chat for us. Haley.
Definitely.
Haley.
I think we'd have to hire that position out because
Haley.
She doesn't want to work for us. So, all right. Well,
Haley.
Like,
shut up.
Somebody I'm not seeing in the feed, and I'm
Frank.
Yes.
Logging off. Yeah. Bye. See ya. Have a good night.
Thanks for joining us. We'll drop a viewer, I guess.
We're causing too much attention to her. Sorry. Anyways.
Yeah, I don't see Frank in there. Frank's usually always there. I hope he's okay. So if anybody hears from Frank, so yeah, I suppose we ought to get right into thanking our sponsors.
Our sponsors, because without them, we couldn't have giveaways or have fancy stuff on our set or fancy openings.
Yeah, and we couldn't have if it wasn't for Nate is asleep. So there's somebody.
Welcome, whoever's on Twitch.
Yes, thank you for joining us on Twitch. That is awesome. Tell all your friends and your family and your family's friends and your friends' family.
And sharing is caring.
That's right. Make sure you share and get as many people in here as we can. So with that being said, we want to give a huge shout out to our sponsors, and we'll start off with one of the coolest sponsors I know.
Me, MD Designs. Cause
She does.
I almost forgot for a second.
I forgot who I am.
To say who I am.
She's responsible
the background
for the snowman in the background.
And most of the show's content.
I work hard for my money too. So you better treat me right.
Well, it's like you can't have the bricks without the mortar.
So what are you? The brick or the mortar? We are. Welcome back. Oh my God. I did too. I said, we're back. And you're like, no, we're not. Yeah, we are.
What a jerk.
What was I supposed to do?
Would it automatically go back live?
Yes.
Wow.
I know you like to blame it all on me. So, well, we've got 3 viewers with us now.
That saw me munching on a donut.
Oh, well. So, welcome back. We apologize for that. I think
We had a blizzard the other day and we didn't lose internet once.
Yeah.
And it's snowing a little bit, but
so
it's crazy.
If you're just now joining us, thanks for joining
That
us.
sucks. We had a lot of people watching us too.
Yeah, we had a few. We're getting there.
Wah, wah.
So come on back, guys.
Come on back. We're back.
Yeah, somebody else
Sorry
I haven't
about
seen
that.
in here. Haven't seen Frank, and I haven't seen Jen and Jason Grass.
No.
So
Nobody loves us.
Stephanie, when we first went off, I said, we've lost internet. Please stand by. She says, I'll be here. And we appreciate
Nate's
you.
sleeping on her.
Yeah. I would say, what else has she got to do? But she could play games if she chose to. But instead, she's watching us.
It's kind of what I do when you have your show. I watch your show and plus play games. I'm always watching something and playing games at the same time. It's because my brain can't focus on one thing at a time. It's got to focus on 20 different things.
So we were right in the middle of thanking our sponsors.
Yes.
So before we lose internet again, let's at least get through our sponsors. We want to give a huge shout out to, that's right, Josh Bauer from J. Bauer Art.
Josh Bauer.
For all your graphic design and artistic needs, get a hold of Josh Bauer. You can find him at jbauerart.com, jbauerartshop.com. You can email him at jbauerart@gmail.com. You can find him on Facebook at facebook.com/jbauerart. And lastly, you can find him on Instagram at jbauerart. In case you didn't get it, it's J. Bauer Art. Speaking of J. Bauer Art, he was the sponsor for last month's drawing.
He was. Congrats again to Shelly Allender Everett and Jean Loy for winning those prizes.
And Shelly has received her prize.
Yes,
I think Jean dipped out on us because of the loss of internet. So I'm hoping that he got his also. He probably got his faster than Shelly did because he lives right in Florida.
No, I think he lives in Kentucky, doesn't he?
No, the address he gave me was in Florida.
Oh, Florida. Well, there.
Yeah. So big shout out to Josh. And as always, a huge shout out to, that's right, Terry McIver from TMI Prints.
Terry McIver, TMI Prints.
I won't do the echo on that one.
You teased me on that one. I thought you were
going
to do that.
I was going to, and I was like,
wow.
oh, no, I guess I won't.
What a tease.
Well, you know.
I know, usually it irritates me, so you don't know what to do.
And as always,
so hard to please.
Huge shout out to, that's right, Peter Anthony at Peter Anthony Productions.
Peter Anthony Productions.
And as he says, you know you've made it when Mia is singing your song or your name or whatever. And last but most definitely not least,
this month's sponsor
for
the giveaway. Yes, he's a sponsor every month, but this month he is sponsoring our giveaway.
That's right. None other than the illustrious, fantabulous, super awesomelicious Stan Terrell from the Boneyard.
Area code 207-227-8680 for all your property maintenance, snow plowing, and carpentry and leather good needs. He has a Facebook page, The Boneyard, all one word. And he also has a website. At the end credits, you will see the address.
That's right. I could roll it now. But
Why
we
would
want
you
you.
do that?
We
may
want
think
you.
The show's ended already.
We want you to stay until the end.
Yeah.
So stick around. Oh, by the way.
Oh, yeah. You
by
gotta
the
show
way,
what he's giving away.
Hold on. I'm working on it because it takes me a second to find stuff. This is what he's giving away this month. I think it's pretty cool. I've already got one of the hats.
I like to have that thermometer.
Me too. That would look really
We need a
badass
new
over there.
No, we need a new house thermometer.
So there we go. That's what it looks like right there. That's some pretty
Nice.
fancy stuff. The thermometer says, if you are found here tonight, you will be found here tomorrow. And that, my friends, is not a threat. That is a promise. And that is all we've got to say about that.
Yes.
So,
and in order to be part of the giveaway, you have to like and share this month's show. You can share watch last week's shows if you haven't already, and like and share that. And you can share this show, like and share it, and the future shows this month, because each month we do a new giveaway. So, and we throw out the names and we start all over with new names. So make sure you like and share our videos for this month to be put in for the drawing. And you can also make a donation to Kevin B Entertainment. Everything we get, we put right back into what we do. Or you could also be the lucky person that correctly answers Kevin's Beats Me later on in the show.
That's right. If you're the first one to guess it, your name gets put in again.
Each show, one lucky person could get 3 chances put into the bowl. You never know what. Each month we give away something different. So
that's right. And if you or someone you know has a business and would like to be a sponsor for Kevin B Entertainment as a whole, or if you'd just like to sponsor the main event, you can go ahead and give me a phone call. Not right now because I won't answer.
Just slap myself, yes.
I have no idea why. I don't want to know why.
Because I got a ragged nail and I was chewing it, and I was slapping myself because I was chewing my nails.
Okay. Stop doing that.
My thumb intimidate you?
No, you're bugging me because I'm trying to read. Wow. One more, and I'm out.
One more, and you're out.
I'm out. I'm off the stage. I'll sit over there on the steps and make faces at you.
Yeah, sure.
So, if you'd like to sponsor us, give me a call at 207-762-1478, and I'll tell you exactly what you can do to become a sponsor.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you're not a business and you'd still like to donate to Kevin B Entertainment, you can also do that by going to paypal.me/Kevin B Entertainment. As Mia said before, any and all money that we get goes right back into what we do here at Kevin B Entertainment. And whatever you do, please do not use the friends and family method because they frown upon that. And
like that.
Yeah. And well, I got to pay taxes on that stuff too. So
yeah, they don't think friends and family should get donations.
No. So those are ways that you can.
Or they don't think businesses should get donations from friends and family.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, guess what time it is?
It is time for birthdays.
It is time for the
happy birthdays. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. I know I went a little sour on that.
That sounded painful.
I went a little sour on that. Sorry, guys.
We want to say happy birthday to Jameson Nichols, Sonia Engstrom, Braden Timmons, Rebecca Jameson, Erica Smith, Sonia Brown, Vicky Levesque, Diana Kennedy King, Brandy York Osterblom, Karen Sprague Everett, Avon Brown,
Christina Haddad, Stacy St. Pierre Thibodeau, Vaughn Tagger, Sheena Karen, Butch McDougall, Jason Pelkey, Erica Penninger, Lorenzoni, Mike W. Hayes, and Leslie Sear Miller. Happy birthday to you. Where are we?
Somewhere over the rainbow.
We are here.
So, did you know that the Erica Penninger Lorenzoni, that's the Great Renzoni's wife.
Great Renzoni's wife. Happy birthday.
Yes, happy birthday. Okay, so we've got a small crowd tonight.
I know.
Keith Johnston, welcome to the show.
I don't think that count is exactly
I
correct
don't know.
either. So I don't know why you even look at that. You should have it so you hide it. So then
I wish that it wasn't right up there because it makes it harder to read stuff that
like
we put up.
The birthdays. Thank God you knew who the first birthday was. We couldn't even read it really.
Yeah, well, I practiced.
It was blocked off. What's up, chicken butt?
Someone's rocking my dream
Aw,
ball.
happy birthday to Steph's daddy in heaven.
Yes, happy birthday to him as well.
It is the awe time.
Pow!
And I'm starting to steal people's pets now.
Pow!
Because nobody's sending me their pets. I know everybody that's watching right now, I've kind of already aired your pet. If I haven't, then please
Send it to us.
I think I'm going to create a separate post begging for people's pets. Because I'm running out of pets. I mean, we have 5 more episodes until we take our next hiatus. So I'm sure I could steal or include hours in there and make up and find 5. But I would like people to share. I want to see your pets.
Because sharing is caring.
I love seeing cute animals. And they don't have to be cats or dogs. They could be fish. They could be lizards. They could be parrots. They could be, if you have a pet rock, oh well, it's still a pet. I'll make it cute.
Or you can paint it up cute and we'll sell it as a pet.
I got 12 snails that I can individually post every one of them each week. If I really have to. If y'all force me to, I can name every single snail.
Every one of them.
Say that out loud. I'm not supposed to. Anyways.
Hey, everybody, I'm over here breaking the law and doing bad things, and I'm going to tell everybody on Facebook,
now
YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
I want your animals. Please send us your animal pics and make sure that you tell me their names and whether they're male or female too. Well, I mean, obviously, if it's a snail or something like that, you really don't know its sex. But if you do, let me know, please. Or if you don't want to, if you want to, it's gendered or remained anonymous. You know, people do that and they do that nowadays. So, okay.
Okay, so here's this week's Pet of the Week.
Aww. Don't ask me about the corn. I have no clue.
Okay, so that was corn.
That was a
I'm like, what the hell is that cat chewing on?
That is Cedar and his pet corn.
Oh, his pet corn.
That is my friend Nicole. We shared Miss Katie Lee a couple weeks ago. This is her other baby, Mr. Cedar.
Oh, okay.
And he is a character, you can tell.
Okay, so now.
Is it time for my turn?
Yeah.
Some interesting stuff I find when I'm looking up. There's so much stuff that is like, it's like a neat things to know or weird things to know. I like to go more for the weird, but some of them still come off as,
That's weird.
Not weird, but that's cool.
You know? Something that I'm finding weird is I think we're off center. It just dawned on me. And I think, is it us or is it the camera shot?
I don't know, but there we go.
Well, party is disappearing now.
No, I'm good.
Okay, well.
I'm still in shot.
All right, well. So it's now time for...
That's weird.
That's weird.
I think it was back in I didn't put the date, and I should have put the date. But fact number 1, I think it was in 1986. Did you know that Boeing used potatoes to test their in-flight Wi-Fi? It must have been in the 90s because the Wi-Fi didn't come out until the internet didn't come out until 90s. I should have wrote the date down. Bad. So, but passenger seats on a decommissioned plane were loaded with huge sacks of potatoes for several days in order to check the strength of the Wi-Fi signal. The company's researchers say that potatoes interact with electronic signals in a similar way to humans. The technique also took advantage of the fact that spuds, unlike humans, never get bored. Boeing's engineers did a number of tests to ensure that passengers would get the strongest possible Wi-Fi signal while in the air, all while meeting safety standards that protect us against interference with an aircraft's electrical systems. Wireless signals fluctuate randomly in enclosed space of an aeroplane cabin as people move about. This means that signal distribution is uneven throughout the cabin with weaker and stronger connectivity in different seats. To test the signal distribution, the firm turned to spuds instead of human test subjects, filling the seats with 20,000 pounds of potatoes in sacks. The program is called synthetic using dielectric substitution, also known as spuds. Isn't that? It was 1995.
It says in 1991, NCR Corporation with AT&T Corporation invented the precursor to 802.11 intended for use in cashier systems.
That's nothing to do with what I was talking about.
We're talking about Wi-Fi.
Oh, when the Wi-Fi was started, 1991.
Yeah.
So it was,
give or take.
So it was right around then that they tested it. But that's a neat idea. Neat little tidbit. That's why I said they're kind of weird, but kind of, who would have thought that they'd use potatoes? But I mean, potatoes, you've seen most of science experiments and stuff. There's always that one that used a potato to do the time, or a potato to transfer electricity. We've always known that potatoes have been good conductors because they've always been used in science experiments. So, but okay, fact number 2. Did you know that people don't sneeze when they're sleeping? You actually wake up. If you have to sneeze during the night, or if something causes you to sneeze, you actually wake up to do so. You don't sneeze in your sleep. Isn't that right? That's cool, huh? Despite all our advances in technology, researchers are stumped when it comes to answering the question of whether it's possible to sneeze while you are sleeping. When pressed, they'll admit that they've never observed it, even after studying hundreds of study participants. But just because they haven't seen it with their own eyes, does that mean it didn't happen? The current consensus is resounding no. The theory is that we may do it while we're in bed, but our bodies briefly wake up for this biological response to happen. As far as we know, it's not possible to do it while being unconscious. One theory about why you'll likely never observe a sleeping person sneezing has to do with the way our brains shut down during sleep. This happens in preparation for REM sleep. The stage of our sleep cycle where dreaming occurs is characterized by rapid eye movement in which the eyeballs dart wildly about under your eyelids. This brain shutdown is crucial survival mechanism because it prevents us from acting out our dreams during REM. Isn't that cool?
That was pretty dadgum weird. I won't
learn some pretty neat stuff on my segment there.
That's right. And that segment's called
That's weird.
That was definitely weird. Now this would typically be the part of the show where we would show everybody the Great Renzoni and his illusion of the week. Unfortunately, we've run out of those videos. So now you're stuck with me trying to attempt to pull off magic tricks for you.
Stuck with me.
But So yeah, I'm gonna do my best to try to entertain you guys. I brought my handy dandy little magic wand, which I got from my good friend, the Great Renzoni. And I know you're thinking, well, geez, that's an awful short stick. Well, that's right, it is. The Great Renzoni told me when he gave it to me, he's like, you got to start off small. He says, the better you get with the magic, the better your magic wand becomes and the bigger it becomes. So before you know it, you've got a full magic wand. And then you can do magic tricks. So that's not the magic trick though, because I know that you guys are thinking, oh, dude, that's so lame. That's actually part of what I'm going to show you next. Now, I want to be able to do this sitting down. I also noticed earlier when I was looking at this that the chroma, the green screen bleeds through the book. So it looks kind of funky. I wanted to do this sitting
yellow
down.
Too.
Yeah. I wanted to do this sitting down. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to because angles. So if I can do this without disconnecting my microphone. You guys see this coloring book okay? I'll wait because I know there's a delay. The story behind this coloring book. This was when I first met the Great Renzoni. He approached me and said, hey, do you like magic? And I was like, well, yeah. He's like, I got something to show you. I was like, all right. So I was a little skeptical, you know. So he says, he is such an excellent storyteller, as you all know, because you've watched him over the last few months, couple months, whatever, doing the magic tricks. He tells really good stories. I, on the other hand, I suck at it. So he's telling me the story, and I can't tell the same story that he told me. So I'm telling you the story of how I met him. And so he's telling me the story about the pictures in the book. And when you get a brand new coloring book, all the pages are, you know, they're not colored. Can you guys see that all right? So see, and then you got the little magician here. So yeah, so he goes and he's telling me the story about the coloring book and how, you know, how he used to color in it when he was a kid and all that. And then he closes the book and he continues telling me a story. And I was like, well, you didn't color in that book at all. He's like, no. He's like, because this is the magic coloring book. And this is where the handy dandy magic wand comes in.
Abracadabra.
Hocus pocus, Kalamazoo. Welcome to the show, Vengeance.
How is that? Bugs Bunny Almagazoo. Oh no!
Oh, it was abracadabra.
Abracadabra.
Okay, so we've taken the magic wand, Twitch Kiss Cam.
Twitch Kiss Cam.
Okay. Is that Peter Anthony? Okay. So with a wave of the magic wand, now you're thinking there's no way that anything magical happened right there. But I'm telling you, the magic wand works because now the pictures are colored. Okay. So then he closes the book again and he asked me, he says, what do you do with a coloring book when you're done with it? And I said, well, throw it away or, you know, put it away and save it for a keepsake. He's like, no, you start from scratch. What's the magic word, Mia?
Abracadabra! Boot
That's
scooting
right.
boobies.
Okay, well, I think the boot scooting boobies was the magic words because now all the pages are blank.
Holy jumpins of boot scooting boobies worked. Yay!
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was my illusion of the week. I don't have any fancy openings or anything like that. And the Great Renzoni is probably, well, actually, he's probably not watching. He's in Las Vegas right now. But if he sees this, he's probably going to shake his head and go, Kevin, what is wrong with you? Your brains, they're gone.
Their brains are gone.
So welcome to the show, Vengeance.
Well,
Vengeance CNS.
Make sure you share with all your friends.
Yes.
Make them come watch us. Make them come. Make them come watch us.
Yes. Make them watch us.
Make them watch us.
Well, you can't make people do anything.
We can make people watch us. You're gonna watch us because we're funny. Because boot scooting boobies.
All right. So that, ladies and gentlemen, was our illusion of.
You need an opening now for
I
you.
don't need an opening.
Yes, you do. Oh, boys.
I don't need an opening.
Boys.
But it is time for our next segment.
Oh, this one's kind of neat. It's short and movie. I knew I'd get somebody's attention with that.
You say the word boobs, tits, ass, and usually piques people's attention.
Yeah.
We try not to use those words though, because
we don't want too much attention because you get booted.
Maybe that's what we need is more attention. So it's now time for your
look what I can do.
That's right. And for those of you that are new to the show, which I know we've got a couple of new folks watching us, we actually, according to what I'm seeing, we have 3 people watching us on Twitch. So welcome, Twitch folks. We appreciate you joining us.
Welcome.
So the basis for the opening of Look What I Can Do, actually it was the segment itself was created in remembrance of my late brother Tony. He used to be a drinker, and he
even after he quit drinking, he did it though.
Not as much though. Not as much.
No.
But he would say, "Hey, look what I can do," and he'd do this. I can't.
Little jig,
he'd do a little dance,
river dance,
and I could never duplicate it, replicate it, whatever you want to call it. Could never do it. So that's why we made this segment, because it gives us good memories of him, and it's entertaining and educational for some of you. So without further ado, check this out.
Look what I can do.
What you'll need: a bowl, large spoon, cornstarch, oil, and a balloon. First, mix your oil in with your cornstarch. You want the consistency of a pancake batter. Next, you want to blow up your balloon. Make sure to tie the end. Rub vigorously against your hair or a rug.
That's cool.
When an object has a negative charge, it will repel the electrons of other objects and attract that object's protons. When the neutrally charged object is light enough, like the dripping cornstarch in this case, the negatively charged object will attract the lightweight object. Cool.
Ooh.
That was pretty neat. I've never seen that before.
In other words, a static electricity.
Oh, static.
That's pretty much what it was, what caused it. But it was pretty cool. There's, I don't know, your reacts with the cornstarch.
That was pretty neat.
Because usually I think static usually makes water liquids go away from it. I'll have to test that out of other liquids. But
couldn't tell you.
Those are pretty neat. You can look online and find neat little experiments to do at home with your youngins. I try to find ones that are very simple and ones that you can find normal ingredients right in your cupboard. There's some of them that go like using like chemistry stuff, and no, I'm not going to make you blow up your kitchen while you're trying to do a science experiment, because I know that's something I would probably do. The first story time, the first one failed. I was trying to do a can crushing one where you heated the can up and you flip it over the cold ice water, and it's supposed to scrunch right up. And I don't know if it was the type of can, because I wasn't using a normal soda can. I don't know, but it was not working. But I'll tell you, our fire alarms do. Because I set them off twice.
How did you heat it up?
On the stove with a pan. You put a pan over the stove, and you put the cans on the pan, and you heat those up, and then you turn them upside down over ice water, and the coolness is supposed to react with the heat, and the cans are supposed to crush inwards, but it just didn't work. We don't drink soda, so we didn't have any soda
Could be the type of
cans.
aluminum can you were using.
Yeah, because I was using some energy drink cans, which you'd think those would be the same, but
Not
they
necessarily.
might not be. But
Not
anyways,
necessarily.
oh well, that one was cool. Everything's happens for a reason. But I
That's
got that
right.
done just before the show started. Anyhow,
It's time.
is it time for Beats Me already? We're like zooming. It's only quarter of.
I know. And we've had, I don't know.
That's crazy. We're not missing anything.
We had the happy birthdays, the pet of the week. That's weird. Illusion of the week.
Let's show everybody what they can win again this month, and we'll
Okay.
Just
Well, let's do that,
instead
shall
of
we?
doing all our sponsors, we'll just show
So,
our giveaway. Remind
That's right.
people what we are giving away this month.
that's right. And this month's sponsor is Stan Terrell from The Boneyard.
Area code 207-227-8680 for your property maintenance, snow plowing, leather good needs.
That's right.
And he's our giveaway sponsor this month. So make sure you like and share our show, or you can donate to our Kevin B Entertainment through PayPal, or you can guess the Beats Me in just a few minutes.
And that's how you get your name put in another time if you
Yeah.
guess, if you're the first one to guess it.
Yep. You could win this lucky prize. Yes, a thermometer and a hat. Those are awesome. I'd love to have that thermometer.
You just want a thermometer.
I want an outside thermometer. We don't have one here.
No, but that is a nice thermometer.
We have an inside thermometer, but we don't have an outside.
I have all kinds of thermometers. I got one there. I got.
Well, then why don't we have one outside?
I don't know, because that's not really.
Most of the ones we have don't reach the temperatures that we go to.
They don't drop that low.
Yesterday, anybody else out here, I'm sure we have a lot of viewers from our area that are watching, but we had some cold weather. It's still cold out there. I'll tell you, my heater's not completely gone in the Jeep, but the heater core is going, and I have to let it, it takes a while for the heat to start blowing, and I have to be going a certain speed for the heat to blow.
It's not funny.
I'll tell you, I didn't go out at all yesterday because with the wind chill, it was like 31 below zero, and I'm not kidding about that. Anybody that's not from around here, that's not a joke. It was negative 31 below zero. Today, I looked like a little kid with my little pom-pom hat and gloves, but I did not give a crap. I was warm. You hear that too? Not sure what that noise is. We've never heard that noise before. Anyways.
Anyway. Sorry, I got distracted by
weird noises that
weird
we don't
ticking
hear.
noises in the office.
We don't hear normally.
So
it is time. Now it's time. Now we can do. Now I think we can do Beats Me.
Before we start, I gotta ask you. I mean, that's an obvious hint to give. Do you think that's a good one to give, and then no more, or do you think that's too much?
I'd just give the first one.
Okay.
And go from there. If they don't get it, then give the second one.
All right. Well, here it is, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm a meanie. It's a squirrel. We've had, it wouldn't surprise me. It's cold enough. They try to get inside. I haven't seen a squirrel yet. Usually you see evidence of them. We have a mouse, though.
We don't know if we have a mouse or if it
I'm
was
pretty
just that we
sure
had
that-
a
no,
mouse.
I think we still do.
Well, I don't know. I haven't seen any.
You look over in the other side, and that box has got stuff coming out of it again.
Yeah, but that could have been from me moving the
Oh,
vacuum.
well, not true.
I'll get it out of here anyway.
Anyways,
So, all right,
squirrel.
tonight's hint, and blame her.
Blame me.
The only hint that I'm allowed to give you right now is that this song was released back in 1993. So that's the only hint I'm allowed to give you right now. So let's see if anybody can guess the Beats Me for this week. And there you have it. Nobody has correctly guessed it. There was only one guess anyway so far, and that was a good guess, Steph. I'll give you that. But unfortunately, that was not it.
It was released in 1993.
Yep.
We'll tell you it's not Aerosmith. I will say that.
Okay, it's not Aerosmith,
Not Aerosmith.
but it could. I mean, the song itself wasn't of that particular era, but
Right around the same time, wasn't it?
not the
Sweet
song, but
Emotion.
the bands were out around the same time.
Yeah.
So we'll let you guys chew on that for a little bit, and we'll go into Mia's top 10
Oh, excuse me.
if she can stay awake long enough for it.
it.
Hold on.
You're welcome.
Hey.
Because sharing is freaking caring.
That's right.
Even if it is yawning.
Well, you know. All right. So we'll do the top 10. And if nobody has guessed it by then, which I won't interrupt the top 10,
Dial back.
we'll come back around. Maybe give another hint, or maybe play it again. I don't like playing it twice. It just seems redundant, but we'll see what happens. But for right now, it's time for
Mia's Top 10. My top 10 tonight is top 10 signs you're broke after Christmas. Aren't we freaking all?
when you open up your wallet.
Yeah. Number 10. American Express calls and says, definitely leave home without it. Number 9, your ideal of a 7-course meal is taking a deep breath outside a restaurant. Number 8, you think of a lottery ticket as an investment. Number 7, you give blood every day just for the orange juice. Number 6, you finally clean your house hoping to find loose change. Number 5, McDonald's supplies you with all the kitchen condiments. Number 4, Sally Struthers sends you food. Number 3, you go back for seconds at communion. Number 2, you rob Peter and then you rob Paul. And number 1, sign you're broke after Christmas. You've rolled so many pennies, you start seeing Abe Lincoln in your dreams.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was
Mia's Top 10. I think we're all feeling the hurt after Christmas.
yeah. Well, I feel the hurt after payday.
I know, hon. Well.
Doesn't have to be Christmas. I feel the hurt on payday.
Yeah.
But okay, so we are almost out of time. So we're gonna circle back around. We'll give one more hint as to what tonight's Beats Me was. Do I need to play it again?
I don't know. You might want to. We're not getting Stephanie so far is the only one that's tried to guess.
Okay, does anybody else want to guess?
Anybody listening?
Is there anybody out there?
Is there anyone at home?
We won't keep singing. Okay, so should I give him another hint?
Yes.
Okay, so
well, hello, Amanda Fanjoy. Welcome.
yes, that's a new name.
All right. So
Welcome to
let's
the show.
play it. Let's play it again.
Okay, so should I give them another hint before we play it again?
Give them another hint,
Okay,
and then
So-
we'll play it again.
okay, so the lead singer's middle name was Earl.
I never would have guessed that either.
So
Eh,
the lead singer's middle name was Earl. Here's the song one more time. We had now. See, that's the most interaction we've had all throughout the whole show.
Right?
We've got two people going back and forth about Tom Petty, and somebody said Wentworth Miller. So we got to wait because I got to remind myself there's a delay.
You guys are so close. You're like, if we're playing the hot cold game, you guys would be like warm. You'd be like 75 degrees.
Maybe a little crispy if you're really white.
Right. So close.
Is it fair to say right church, wrong pew?
Pew pew.
Pew pew.
Right church, wrong pew.
Okay, so we're going to give you guys another minute to guess correctly. And if nobody guesses within the next minute, then we'll give the answer and wrap up the show. I cannot play it again because
Beating a dead horse.
yeah, I don't. So I'll pull that right out of there.
Yep.
So we'll wait. We'll shoot the breeze a little bit for another minute or
I
so.
know someone out there knows it.
Somebody out there knows it. You know the answer.
Federalize?
Yeah, I think there's.
I have no clue.
Hey, you know what? You're trying.
Hey, yeah, you're putting in the effort.
And that's what it's about. Is you putting forth the effort
That's what I
to
said.
try to guess. It's interaction.
That's what I
like
said
that.
earlier to the cashier when I was shopping. I said, I try to help the cashiers out. I try to do my part. I know they get paid for what they do, but I've also been in their shoes too. So, and where Maine has started they do the whole bagless thing. Now you have to bring the cloth bags in, and as a cashier, those are harder to bag than they are the plastic.
Well, yeah, they're not as rigid.
You've
they're
got
not as easy.
people that are behind you waiting, and I thanked for the first time since this started, like 8 months ago or whatever, when this started, the no plastic started. I've been bagging my own stuff. I don't give them my bags. I bag my own stuff because that's what I thought, She took my bags and she bagged the stuff for me, and I thanked her for, it's like, thank you so much for bagging my stuff for me.
How hard is it to thank a cashier?
Right. And, we were talking, about, at least I try. And I told her, I said, I try. And she says, yeah, I said, at least you try, right? I said, exactly. I said, there's some people out there that don't even try to be good humans. There's some people out there that
they just suck at life.
They're assholes just for the sake of being assholes. Whatever pissed them off, they're usually hurt and need a hug.
and some of those people just want
or
to
a
be
hug with a shovel.
They just want to be the skid mark on the underpants of life,
But like I told her, at least I try. That's all you got to do each day.
Put forth the effort.
Put forth the effort to be a good human being. It's not that hard. Don't be an asshole to people. If you're going to be an asshole to people, don't be around people, period.
That's right. That's
why I stay at home. You can't be around people, then don't be around people.
I don't treat people like crap. I treat people as they deserve to be treated.
But anyways, I think you stumped our audience.
I think I have, because no one else is saying anything.
So that made me go on a rant.
Here's the answer. It's now past the time, so nobody
Robert's
qualifies.
Going to be kicking, and Keith are both going to be kicking their ass.
So
kicking themselves.
We've got 3 people that have guessed the artist. Finally, Amanda Fanjoy guessed correctly as far as the artist is concerned.
Good job, Amanda.
So yes, it was Tom Petty, but it was Last Dance with Mary Jane.
Can you believe that? Really?
So
it is harder with the guitar than it is like with just normal instrumental stuff.
That's what makes it more interesting. It makes it fun.
Yeah.
Now, as who was I was watching? Oh, my friend Troy Stone. He goes live once in a while, jamming out on the drums and whatnot, and he says the same thing I do. We don't play the songs note for note verbatim because it's us. Amanda Fanjoy says, had to ask my mother. Well, you know, we all need a little friend now and then
Tom
to help
Petty's
us out.
actually one of my favorite artists. I really love Tom Petty. It's
May he rest in peace.
too bad he's gone.
And
Long
yes, his
live
middle
Tom
name
Petty.
was Earl,
Thomas Earl.
after his
Petty.
father. His father's first name was Earl.
My
There's-
name is Earl.
There's some little information for you.
You'll learn all kinds of stuff on the main event.
That's
now,
right.
Don't ya?
We'll educate you and stuff. At least entertain you a little bit, maybe. I
Well,
don't
we
know.
try to entertain.
We try. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you guys very much for sticking around, even though we get booted off the
Booted
interwebs,
off.
and
See that
some of you
that's
stuck by it.
surprising too.
And we got new people come in.
Yeah, we like barely made it to 9 o'clock, and we still had that time
Yeah,
that we got booted.
Yeah.
We like tonight,
we
boy.
zoomed
There wasn't much banter going on tonight.
as our kitties have sometimes. We have the zoomies. So, like I said, thank you all very much for joining us. Don't forget to like and share this video. Go to our YouTube channel, subscribe. I haven't been pushing the YouTube channel either. You
hardly anybody's watching it.
well, maybe because I don't push it.
Maybe that's why. See, it's your fault.
It's always my fault because I suck at life, but here I am and I'm kicking life's ass. So yeah, go to YouTube and look up Kevin B Entertainment, or you can just go to YouTube/Kevin B Entertainment, I think is the address.
One of those there, yeah.
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 You can do that. Go to YouTube and look up Kevin B Entertainment, subscribe, click on the bell so that you get notifications when we go live.
Yeah. Yeah.
We go live every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on Facebook,
Yeah.
Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
thank you, Amanda. We definitely appreciate the compliments, and we hope that you'll join us again. Make sure you tell your friends and family and your family's friends and your friends' family. Tell everybody you know to check us out.
Share our videos. You can put in for our drawing.
That's right. And if you put your name in the drawing, you might win something. You never know.
Where were you go-
I have no idea.
He reminded me of that lizard on Rango. He's just like, ah! I was like,
Look now,
yeah, right there.
stop making fun of me because it's not.
It's not.
All right. So again, thank you guys. Like and subscribe to the Kevin B Entertainment YouTube channel. Like us here on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, and all the things.
All the fun places.
All the fun places that we could be.
All the click clackers and the fun places to be.
That's right. And if you don't have the think box with the click clackers, you've always got. Everybody's got one of these damn things nowadays. Oh, I saw something today.
Oh, boys, here we go.
I saw something today that made me chuckle. And if you think for 1 second I can remember what it was,
Somebody running into a pole while they're looking at their phone. That's pretty
it was
funny usually.
the question was, do you know why I use an Android? And it was something to do.
Oh, I shared it because Adam and Eve had an apple, and we know what happened with that.
And look at where we're at now.
Look where we're at now.
Yeah,
I shared that.
I said
yeah.
that to Dan today. Didn't he laugh?
Yeah.
Oh, well, look at that. Peter Anthony Productions popped
Just
in on us.
time for us to say, see ya.
That's right. Well, hello, goodbye.
Hello, goodbye.
So,
Hello, my darling. Hello, my. All right, bye.
it's time to go.
Oh, it's time to go.
Okay.
Bye.
We'll see you
Thank
guys
you.
right here next week for episode number 96.
96.
If you haven't watched the show, go to YouTube and watch it if you want, but you can also watch it right here on Facebook.
Already, come on now.
So share, because sharing is caring and we need everybody to care.
yes, thank you.
So with that being said,
See
have
ya.
a wonderful evening and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.